Sunshines. Welcome or welcome back to another video. And as you guys can tell from the title below, this is going to be another Coach collection video. But today we're going to be focusing on my SLGs. If you missed my first series talking about all things bags and they coordinate SLGs, I'll make sure I leave it up in the car so you can go and check it out. So yes, you guys, we're going to get into my SLGs today. I don't have a large collection of small leather goods, but I wanted to share them with you guys because it is a part of my Coach collection and my Coach collecting journey, if you will. So I'm go ahead and get into it. So I do have my SLG store here in this clear bin that I purchased from Ross some time ago, and I believe this is the medium size. If you watch my TikTok, I went over the whole rundown of these acrylic bins because I was just getting so many questions about them. They just functional, they're clear, I can see through them, and it's aesthetically pleasing here in my closet because I do keep them in my main closet here because, you know, this room per se is my whole closet, but I do have an actual closet that I store these in. But this one, I believe, is the large one, and I paid $9.99 for this because I believe the extra large one is $11.99. So here's my collection, you guys. And if you watch my Coach collection bag video with the matching accessories, you would have saw that I had the accessories to match the bag inside it, and I got those SLGs out the way. So today we kind of just going over, kind of like an overflow. These items in here not necessarily have a bag to match. I may mix and match here and there, but for the purposes of my pocket, I don't have a bag to match. So let's go ahead and get into it. So go ahead and give you a disclaimer. I will be doing a lot of bending because I don't have a table in front of me to kind of put this on. Let's go get one. Or let's just make one. I'm just going to use this little bin. Much better. All right, guys. In no particular order. Whew. I'm trying to see what I want to start with. Okay. First thing first, let's start off with this cute wallet right here. I purchased this wallet right here some time ago from the pawn shop. Y'all guys know I'm an advocate for a pawn shop find. And I know I paid no more than $20 for this. Now, to my understanding, this is part of a Pride collection. I don't know. I don't collect Pride pieces, to each his own. I just don't. But I just can't see that. But if you look this up on like third-party marketing, it's under category of Pride. I don't know. If you know anything about this collection, leave me a comment down below. But I was gravitated towards the colors. And this was probably my one and first pieces, my first pieces of buying from the pawn shop here in Texas, because I used to be a frequent pawn shop purchaser back in Alabama. But I believe, to my memory, this was my first piece from the pawn shop. Now this is probably the only style wallet, for as SLG is concerned, that I have in my collection. I do not gravitate towards this style of wallet no more. But again, like I said, this was my first piece, and I was like, it's Coach, it's cute, let me get it. So I got it, and it was in really, really good condition. Like I said, I've had it for quite some time, maybe 5 years now. Really, really pretty red inside. Yeah, got that. I don't want to go in no in particular order, but it just looked like I'm gonna have to just kind of keep things cohesive. I'm just taking out another pawn shop find. If y'all recall me finding that buffalo plaid city tote for the pawn shop, this is what I purchased with it. It didn't come as a set, but they also had it for sale. And I believe I do have information on it, so it's just this black. It's not necessarily, it's probably long grain leather with silver hardware. Here's the back. And here's what the inside looks like. And you also have a compartment for your cash. And you have a slot, of course, for your coins right here. So really, really cute. I don't have a lot of silver hardware in my collection. I think I spoke on that before in series number 1. But I was happy to find this in my local pawn shop. So make sure you guys check out your local pawn shop if you want to source, you know, Coach and luxury goods for a very, very affordable price. Because I know for my pawn shop, they do work with you. They will, you know, negotiate the price. I'm gonna just put these down here so I can see what I have down in here. So we're gonna try to stick with wallets. Next, I have this cutie right here that I did purchase from the outlet on the Last Chance wall. I don't have a bag whatsoever from this collection. I tried to get one on Mercari, but it's just not been working in my favor because they've been wanting like extreme high prices for these items. But I just thought this color was so pretty. This mauve metallic pink with silver hardware. It's brand new. I never carried her. And like I said, I got it from the outlet on Last Chance. Here's the inside. And it has an area for your cash. And here's your coin area. So this is called Micro Wallet. I don't know, something PRLZD leather. It's metallic pink. And like I said, I got it on Last Chance. And I didn't pay that $162 price. Of course, I was trying to see if I had my receipt because I typically keep my receipt in here. It's probably in my receipt bag. But I know I probably paid roughly around $30, $40 for it. But I just could not leave without it because I actually saw it and left and came back the next day to get it. And I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. If you have this piece in your collection, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you don't have the bag from this collection, what bag did you pair it with? Okay, let's see if we have more wallets because I do not have a lot of wallets outside of my wallets that coordinates with bags, if that makes sense. So it don't look like I have more wallets. So let's go ahead and get into some card holders. So from what I'm seeing right now, I only have a total of 4 card holders. Let's start with this really, really pretty hot pink one. Again, got it from the Last Chance wall for literally $20. And it does have silver hardware. Super, super cute. I really wish I had a pack to go with this. So this is called Dragon Fruit. And it's a slim ID card. And smooth leather. So that. Next, I got this cutie right here that I also got off of Last Chance. And it's the lips with the gold hardware. And it's double-sided with the lips. And this is called, well, they got it covered up, but the color is Latte Multi. And I do see these kind of a little often on Mercari for around $30, $40. But I know I paid a really, really good deal for this. I believe $20. Because I remember going back, picking up one for my sis Angel. Because the deal was just too good. Now this piece, I believe I got from, I want to say I got it online. Yes, because I end up ordering a wristlet to match it off Mercari. But I think this is part of the Pride collection. But I was just drawn to the colors. And it has a top zipper. which they don't make no more, which Coach would go back to. These little security tags, go back to them. So this is called, oh God, it's just a khaki mug tie for us the color, but the actual name itself is not on here. You could just see the variation of change in Coach design. And last of my card holder is this black on black. I got this from Ross. I believe it's a men's card holder, but hey, I think Coach items can be gender neutral. And it's like a pebbled leather, but it has 1, 2, 3 card slots in the front and an opening right here, and 1, 2, 3 in the back. Let's get this Ross paper out here. And this is called just black. It's called Cross Grain FLT card case. And I paid $29.99 for it at Ross. And I just like that it's black on black and simple and sleek. So that's all of my card holders. Let's get into some wristlets. I have quite a few. And I'll still be sourcing some because out of all my things far as Coach is concerned, I love bag charms and wristlets, like accessories in general, like SLG'S. I'm a sucker for it in bag charms. Like, you can win my heart with one of those. Next we have this bluish wristlet that I got from online. It was on Last Chance. It does have silver hardware. I have not carried her but one time. And this is called Waterfall. And when I tell you I got this for literally like $13, $14 on Last Chance online, that was my first online purchase because I always had the opportunity to go in stores. And I think they had something on social media and everybody was talking about how they was getting wristlets on clearance for like $13 to $15, and this was one of them. So that's one. Then I have my cherry one. I can't remember what year it was. Not last year. Probably the year before. Was it last year? I didn't get a chance to get a wristlet. Not a wristlet, but a card holder for it. Because it was sold out. I kind of got her package up, but I've carried her before. I don't have a purse to go with it because I just didn't want to be doing too much. Oh, more of these security things. And this called the quarter zip cherry print in color flower pink and bright violet. Okay. That one. Next, I have this one, which is a Facebook Market Find. I've showed this before on my channel. And I got her for, I believe, $10. And of course, because it's a Facebook find, I don't have any information on it or whatever. This was a really, really nice buy, but it just did not come with the charm that comes with it. But I still think it was a nice buy. And I could pair this up pretty much with a lot of things if I can get close enough to this shade of pink. It's like a mauve pink, but it's a lot subtle than my Dempsey. My Dempsey has a more of a purple undertone, and this more has a, I don't know, like a blush. I don't know. Next, the same seller was selling this one as well. Facebook Market Find. Don't have any information on this, but I do know that these are called Vintage Rose. But as far as the color is concerned, I don't have any. I don't know what these called, but I know it's from the Vintage Rose collection. So these came from the same seller on Facebook Market. Hey, when I tell you I love me a good deal now, I don't discriminate. Next is my, what is this called? I don't recall what this print is called, but I found this off Mercari for a really, really good deal. And I got this lanyard. I have the stringer and a gift set from Ross. And I will show the piece that came with that next. And I just have this kind of together because I did sell the mini Jamie bag that I was pairing this with. I sold that the other day on Facebook Market. So yes, got that. Next, I have this cutie right here, which I've been trying to source a bag for a really good deal. I've seen some, but they kind of expensive. And when I say expensive, meaning over retail with a little bit of profit, but not much. But I'm just like, yeah, I think I can come down just a tad bit. And I'm not one to want to lowball people. Like I've seen offers before, but I'm not gonna lowball people at all. But I just think this is a beautiful, beautiful wristlet, especially for the fall. It just screams fall. But I absolutely love this, and I do believe I got it from the outlet. Yes, and this is called Canon Multi leather. I gotta get my abbreviations down pat because I'll be looking fool trying to figure out these abbreviations. But yep, got her. Super cute. Love that color. We got this cutie right here. Never carried her, I don't believe. But she just the horse and carriage with the purple glitter. Super cute. Another outlet purchase. Online. This is an online purchase. And this is called the Tan Black Cherry. Brand new. I don't recall carrying her. No. I would love a nice purple bag to maybe pair her with. I don't necessarily have to do this signature canvas print. I could do a purple and bring out those colors. I'm trying to be a big girl, you guys, because y'all know I'm a matchy girl. Next is another Mercari find. Absolutely love this. And this one does have a hang tag, which I don't know if it came with it. I believe it do. Because, you know, sometimes we'll put hang tags on stuff just for, you know, fun. But yeah, I got this. I love the fact it's double-sided from Mercari. And, of course, sometimes you may get lucky and the seller will have information on it. But not in this case. But sometime. Okay, let's move on. So, here is the wristlet to go with that card holder, which I believe this is part of a year's pride. Like, I don't know what year, but I know this was, you know, one of the collection. And I just thought the colors was really, really pretty. And I did get this from Mercari. Of course, no information, but it was a great buy. I think one day I'm going to do my thrifted and third party Coach finds video. What y'all think? Would y'all like that? Because I'll be finding some really, really good deals. Next is this one right here. Where did I get this from? But you know, this is a classic in my collection because I love this print so much. It does have a book, but no. Oh, it does. So I must have got it from the outlet. Khaki saddle, of course. But where did I get it? Did I get it from? No, because they stopped making this print. It's reversed now. So I don't recall where I got this from. I probably did get it from Mercari. I get a lot of my stuff from Mercari, you guys. But this is going to be a classic in my collection. It's going to always be in. I just love that brown. And I compared it with so much. Next is the Big Mama. She's the largest size. And it don't have no information on it, but I believe I got this from Mercari as well. One of these pieces came with a bag I purchased from the pawn shop. I want to say it was this one. I really do. Yep. All right. Next, I have this cutie right here that I got from Mercari not too long ago. This is the original hang tag. But I just thought that pop of orange on that signature canvas, it was so pretty. They didn't have a zipper pull, and that's why the price reflected that, because I really believe I got this for like $12. And while I have this, you will understand why I wanted to purchase this. Because I found this cutie on Facebook Market. I believe I gave her $15 for it. She was wanting $20, but she told me because there was a mishap with meeting up with her, because she was not going to be home, she told me to give her a price, and I told her $15, because I literally had to chase this woman down. It was like an inconvenience fee for myself, because I literally had to chase her down. Like, I'm not going to beg you to take my money, and then you wasn't even home. But yeah, I think she was satisfied with what I gave her, because she could have said something. But I'm happy with this purchase. These are older pieces, and I absolutely love older pieces. Like, I love the new pieces now, but I absolutely love the older pieces. You could definitely tell the difference in the design and craftsmanship. It does have its original hang tag. So now I'm trying to source a bag. I can do my signature canvas, but I want to do something different. I'll probably still do it, but yeah. My pouch that I got from Facebook Market. Okay. Next, I have this cute little boxy case that I got from the outlet off the Last Chance wall with silver hardware. I've been trying to source a black one, but I haven't found one that I really, really want to pay the price for. Let's just get some information on it. Since this is called light silver. And as you can see, that's that Last Chance sticker. And here's my receipt. So I paid, it was $33.89. And I bought it in 2005. February 21st, 2005. So I ain't had it that long. I thought I had it longer than that. But I've carried her several times. She's a nice carry to carry small little items in your bag. But I do want others. You know, they don't make them pretty much no more. So yes. Okay. Real nice. Next is one of my absolutely favorite cosmetic bags. I got this from Mercari. And if you've been following me for a while, you know the whole rundown about getting this. That wasn't even the problem. But getting it off Mercari was not even a problem. It was how it was delivered to me that was a problem. And I'm not going to even get off into it, but when I tell you it was horrible, horrible. And I think I even went so far to share with you guys the process of getting it to this condition. The outside looked really, really good. Like, I absolutely loved it floral print. It was the inside that was horrible. And I got it for a great price, a steal. But when I tell you the inside of it was disgusting, and she did not disclose it in her listing, and I was so ticked off. And when it got to me, it was wrapped up, wrapped up, wrapped up, wrapped up. I'm not even exaggerating, you guys. Like, it was something. And if you know, then you know. It was wrapped up, wrapped up, wrapped up, and it literally looked like a brick. If you know, then you know. And I'm just like, what is this? And then it had a whole bunch of stickers all over it. Just stickers, like little kitty stickers. It was just a mess. It literally took my husband and I probably a good 15 to 20 minutes to unwrap it. I kid you not. It was saran wrap. It was, and then the inside was soaking wet. Like soaking wet. Like she tried to clean it out and it just could not dry. It was horrible. And now I got it to where it's decent now. And I keep our stuff at all the time, so it won't lose its shape. But overall, it's a beautiful bag. I've only carried her once because she's just so stinking cute. This is my second favorite. Y'all gonna see my first favorite, but this is beautiful. I've been trying to source other pieces to this collection, but I be have to put myself on a budget, you guys, because I am a thrifty person, a frugal person, and I scroll on Mercari and Poshmark and Facebook Market all the time looking for great deals. And I would create a wish list for myself. And sometimes I give myself a $60, $75 budget to find, as my girl Tasha would say, pieces for my obsession of bags. And every time I would heart it, there was, save the item or whatever. And it's like every time I would heart it, somebody would see that I hearted and now they want to buy it and it be gone. So my search continues for a lot of pieces because, yeah. All right. This is the lanyard to that thing, to that ID card holder. Right here. I just took it off. Because at one point in that Jamie, I was using this for just a card holder. But here's the lanyard to that. I just want to put that out there. Next, another Mercari find. And when I tell you, I'm going to have to do a video because y'all probably wouldn't believe me. I get a lot of this stuff for like dirt cheap. And I get people asking me questions. My sis Tara was just asking me, how do you find these items for like great prices? It just be in my favor because I just do. But this was a great find. I know I paid $20 or less for this. And they don't even make them like this no more. But I really believe she got this from overseas because she was a Asian descent, and we were just conversing in the messages on Mercari. She was just telling me a backstory behind it, and I'm just like, wow. But she's an absolutely beautiful piece. I love the fact that she goes all the way across like this, and I only carried her once. And when I tell you she can pack a punch, she can pack a punch. But I do not believe that this is a U.S. product. Like I don't believe she got this here. I believe this came from somewhere, Japan or somewhere, because I've never, I could be wrong, but I've never seen anything like this. And I've had my fair share of seeing a lot of products in person and online, and I've never seen anything like this. And it's just a beautiful, when I tell you soft, so stinking soft. Like so stinking soft. Like it just feels so freaking good. So if I can get my hand on a big black tote of some sort, this is what I'm going to be using. So I've been trying to source SLG'S in all black with gold hardware. Because this is, high stamp or whatever. But it feels really, really good. Now let me show you my favorite. This right here. And when I tell you the seller sold this to me from Mercari for a really, really, really good deal. And she was so nice. She was so nice because I've been wanting this for quite some time. And I remember when I was talking to my sis Angel about 2-3 years ago, she knew that I was looking for this. And she was sending me lists. It was like, sis, look at this one. This is a good price. Because people was wanting 75, 100, 125 price, dollars for it. And I'm just like, I don't want to pay that. I don't want to pay that. And I can't recall, but when I come back with that video of all my thrifty and, resale site video, I will make sure I have pictures and prices. I did kind of like a little bit of clip of it in a video some time ago, but I'm gonna do a up to date one. But y'all, this is absolutely my favorite, and I've never carried her, and I've had her about 2 years. But when I tell you, this is one of the most beautiful pouches I've ever laid eyes on from Coach. Like, this is so stinking beautiful, y'all. Look at this. Oh my God, look at this pebble leather. Look at that color. Like, she's so stinking cute. She is so stinking cute. And I know for guaranteed fact, I got her for a great deal. A great deal. I just have her stuff. Like, you literally just carry this as a clutch. But I'm going to take her for a spin one day, but I just don't have a bag that I want to put her in. Like, Like, I could just be mix matchy and put her in like a Juice Couture bag or a Bessie Johnson bag. But I want a Coach bag this color. I don't even know if one is out there from years ago. But if you know, leave me a comment down below. But I have to source me a bag this color. I don't even know what color this is, but this is the most beautiful color shade of pink that I've ever seen. Y'all know I am a hot pink, magenta, rose red girl. Oh, it just does something to my spirit. All right, you guys, and I have one more item to show you guys, and that is my one and only pencil case. This is what came with that lanyard, you guys, from Ross. It came in a gift set, and I believe it was another piece that was supposed to go in it, but it was gone because they sold it to me for $20. It looked like a Christmas gift set. But y'all, this is my only pencil case. I wish I could get my hands on other prints, but every time I go in the outlet to get one, they all gone, and I don't want the white one. I'm just afraid that that's just a color that's going to absolutely get dirty. But I have not carried this yet, but I have always told myself that if I get me one of those Rowan's that's print like that, I think I use this. Like, it's not exactly I mean, it is. I think that'll, you know, scratch my itch far as the bag concerned, because I don't know what bag to pair this with. Like I said, I sold my mini Jamie, but I don't know what bag to pair this with. I could do a solid black, but I really want that Rowan. You know what I'm talking about? They got this same print, but I don't think it's on. I don't think the texture is on top. I think it's embossed. I can't remember. I don't know, but that's what I want. But my chances of getting one in store probably is slim to none. But I do see them on Mercari and other sites or whatever, wanting like $400 and $500, and we not doing it. We not doing it. Well, all right, you guys. I think that's it for as my SLG'S is concerned. Now, I did have these little. Hold on. My little jewelry pouches in here as well, just, you know, to keep up with them. But my sis gave me a good idea. I thought about it, and she just confirmed that it's been done before. I think I'm gonna start using some of these bags in my my purses for like a catch-all, for like a candy bag, jewelry bag, or whatever, because they just so stinking cute. I do have a combination of the older jewelry bags that's made out of like cloth with a thick drawstring, and then I have a couple of these, what is this, nylon with the little more cheap type of rope ones. So I'm gonna start utilizing these in some way in my bags, because, you know, why not? So, and I also had down in here, it's not important, majority of my receipts in case I need to rehome some bags, or just proof of purchase or whatever, because a lot of this is past 30 days or whatnot. But yeah, that's all that I have in that bin. So I hope y'all have truly enjoyed it. It wasn't a lot, but I think I'm still going to be adding to this collection, because like I said, I have obsession with SLG'S and bag charms. Now, make sure you guys bell notification is on, because my next video is going to be on Coach bag charms and chains. So make sure your bell notifications is going to be on, so you won't miss that video. If you have not already subscribed, please consider doing so. I would love to have you. Welcome all my new sunshines. Thank you guys so much for joining the squad. So until then, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hype me up, tell a friend to tell a friend. I'll catch you guys on my next one. Bye. Bye.